Hey folks, welcome to a very special video collaboration between Autofreaks.com, Evo, Roda Pusing and Carlist. We've got Arvin, Hisham, Keegan and Chris, myself, and we've got something really special for you today, the Volkswagen Passat B8. Hey folks, so we're back with the VW Passat. Now we want to talk about the looks. Now I don't think VW got it wrong when it came up with this Passat. I mean, it's a solid looking car. What do you think, Arvin?
I don't know, it's a bit sedate.
It's a bit safe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's big on the inside, it's big on the outside. It's the kind of car you can drive to work every day or, you know, for holidays with your family. But it wasn't really that exciting, was it?
Yeah, but, you know, and you got this newer rung of cars that have come in, you know, like the Mazda 6 and this D segments that are, you know, they've really infused a lot of style
and sportiness.
Yes.
You know, and you want something exciting. You know, you get up in the morning, you go outside, you're like, wow, you know, I want to drive that. So I guess knowing that, they came up with this. Let's go have a look. So this, folks, is the new Passat B8. Now, straight off the bat, you can tell it's a lot sportier. It is lower, it is wider. They've got this huge chrome grille going on the front. And Arvin, what's that thing called, the tornado line?
Yeah, okay. Chris, it's this line that runs the length of the car, which actually makes it gives that the impression the car's kind of lower to the ground.
So it's like sportier and it, you know, it leans forward.
Yes, it's hunkered down. And it's got this, it's actually 12 mm wider than the older one. It is lower in terms of the roof line. But the big deal is the wheelbase. It's actually 80 mm longer. So it's about 8 centimeters longer than the old one. So we've got less rear overhangs front and rear. And what is that impression that it gives you? It's like it's low, it's powerful, it's ready to go, and it looks good.
I agree. And now let's take a look at what's under the bonnet. And for that, we're gonna let Keegan from Evo run you through the engine.
In the powertrain sector, what I have here is the old B7 Passat, where it comes with the old 1.8 litre engine. It puts 153 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. Now the new Passat B8 over here, it comes with a new 2 litre engine and it puts out 217 horsepower with 350 Newton meters of torque. Now you see that is 100 Nms more than the older car. And the new Passat actually features an electronic differential known as the XDS Plus.
Okay folks, we've seen the outside, we've seen the engine. Now it's time to drive. The guys are ready. Let's go. Let's go. Hey folks, so we're in the Volkswagen Passat. We're cruising at about 60 kilometers an hour. The revs are barely a tick over. I mean, they're like 1,100 RPM. We'll show you the instrument cluster in a little while, but I gotta tell you, this car is really, really quiet. All I hear is tire noise. Arvin, what's it like at the back?
It's actually, I mean, that growth in the wheelbase, I've got so much room right now. My knees are hardly even near the...
And you're a tall dude.
Yeah, and I think around 6 feet. And yeah, it's quiet. I mean, besides the slight tire roar that I hear, it's very composed, it's very quiet, it's very comfortable, the ride at the back.
So maybe it just needs some quieter tires, huh?
Yeah, perhaps.
Keegan, what's it like behind the wheel?
Well, I will agree with the guys when it comes to the ride quality, but having driven the old car not too long ago, it is actually a bit more firmer, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised it actually skills well with corners. Yeah, so dynamically, I think it is actually better than the old car, and the steering actually feels a bit more lighter, but response is still there.
Nice. Does it get a bit heavier as it goes faster?
A little bit, but then again, it is quite a light system, but it is adequate enough actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I really like about this interior, guys? I gotta tell you, it's the clock. I love analog clocks. You know, digital clocks, they just make the whole car look cheap. But this analog clock is right in the middle. Even the guys at the back can see it.
Yeah.
So you know, I mean, some thought has been given to this. So you know, I love it.
And what about that wood trim, right? You know, that just lines it right underneath.
I know. I'm not a really big fan of wood trim, but this is pretty classy. I mean, this looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it blends in well with the new cabin design. And we can see there is a redesigned dashboard. These all new Passat. It comes with a seamless icon design over here.
Right.
Yeah, it stretches out throughout the whole dashboard up to the driver's point over here as well.
Wow. What about that leather?
How is the leather? Was it?
Like I said, it's tactile to the touch, and it's got this ribbing in the stitches right now, which I mean, again, it adds a bit of detail. I quite like it. I mean, I would say maybe 4 perfect, but I mean, you could put 5 people very comfortably, and you know, right in the center. Even if you look at the backs, I think there's a bit more attention to detail this time around. And there's one thing I noticed is the rear aircon enclosure. It's got this piano black trim around it, and
very nice touch.
Yeah, nice. Where the older one, I can't quite remember if they did anything besides just plonking 2 aircon vents around it.
It's the small touches that actually make a difference, don't they, in the long run?
Yeah, I think it kind of brightens up the interior rather than just seeing a whole facade of black, you know. Yeah, it's quite inviting in the rear, I must say.
And yes, being at the wheel with these very nice seats, it will please a lot of mile munchers out there. It is a very comfortable car on a long journey, as I would say this. It's very comfy. The seats have enough of support. It is electronically adjustable. Various support, lumbar, height.
It's electronic on my side too.
Cool, look at that. Fully loaded.
Yeah.
Well worth the money. And
this is the tallest of us.
I've got lots of headroom here.
Yep.
I mean, there's a hell of a lot of headroom here.
Steering wheel adjustment, grip and brake as well. Perfect.
So there you have it, folks. The new Volkswagen Passat B8. It's good on the outside, great on the inside. It's sportier, it's lower, it's bigger, it's better. It's going to be launched soon. It's a lot of car for 200,000, maybe less. Remember, you saw it here on AutoFreaks.com. Stay tuned for more.